Hello, Mr. Tolson. This is Mr. Gibson. I'm answering your question from section 3.2. As you see, I put the problem up here for you to see as I go through it. It says here, a bottle of olive oil that originally sold for $8.89 undergoes a 4% price increase each year. So part 1, A, find the new cost of the bottle of olive oil after 10 years. Round your answer to the nearest cent. Okay, I'm going to switch here between this screen and also my camera. Okay, now, with this camera here, we know our original cost was $8.89. And let me see. And it was 4% price increase per year. So we'll write that as a decimal. So now we will write the formula here. It'll be the original cost multiplied by the growth factor. And that value will be taken to the nth power, which is n is the years. Okay, so the original cost was $8.89. The growth factor, since we know this is growing by 4% each year. Remember, we have to add 100% to that. So this would give us 1.04. And this would be the growth factor. And then the years, let's go back here. I think the year said 10 years, but let's make sure. Yes, it said 10 years. So then we would take that to the 10th power. Now, we will go back here because I actually need the Desmos calculator, and we will put this value in. We will have $8.89 times the growth factor, which is 1.04. And then we want to take that to the 10th power, and that would give us $13.16 after we round it. So we go back here to the camera. That gave us $13.16. So that would be your A. It'll be $13.16. Now we will go to B. Now B says, if on the other hand, the cost of the bottle of olive oil increased by 4% of the original cost each year for 10 years, how would that compare to your answer from part A? Round all intermediate calculations and the final answer to the nearest cent. Okay, the bottle of olive oil will cost, now listen, and this portion here, because it won't allow me to really click on this here, but you will put what your answer would be here, and then you will choose whether it's greater than or less than, but we will get to that. Okay, so it says increase 4% every year for 10 years. So let's go back here to the camera. So we will have $8.89, and we will multiply this by 0.04, and we will put that in our calculator. So we have $8.89 multiplied by 0.04. And that gives us, oh, I got to remember, you don't put the equal sign. That gives us about 36 cents. So it'll be 36 cents for 1 year. So now what we would do with that 36 cents, since we want to know how much interest is going to be accumulated over 10 years, we'll multiply by 10, or the price increase. So that would end up giving us $3.60. So we would take this value and add it to the original value, which is $8.89. So we would add this, and this will give us $12.49. Now, this is what the cost would be of the olive oil after 10 years at 4% is just added every year. This is the cost if it's a growth factor of 4% every year for 10 years. So now we would take their difference. We would take the $13.16 minus the $12.49. And when we subtract this out, this would give us, what, 67 cents? There'll be a 67 cents difference. So our answer would be that, because we notice here in this first problem here, the A portion, that the $13.16 is larger than B. So we look here at our question, and it says, if on the other hand, the cost of the bottle of olive oil increased by 4% of the original cost each year for 10 years, how would that compare to your answer from part A? Now we saw that part A is larger than part B. So what we would say is the bottle of olive oil would cost, and then we will put this in here. And depending on how it's written, I do believe that it will have a comparison of A to B. So it'll be 67 cents less than part A. Now, if it's according to saying something about part B, then it'll be 67 cents greater than part B. And that's basically your answer for this problem. Now, we need to move on to the problem that you gave me earlier that I can address from section 3.1. Okay, Mr. Tolson, this is your question from section 3.1 as well. It says businesses that offer repayment plans for purchases are required by law to disclose the interest rate. But that doesn't mean they go out of their way to let you know what it is. You have to read all the paperwork. Find the interest rate for the following purchase. For a 312 square foot family home, you chose carpet that costs $1.28 per square foot. The tax rate is 6.4%, and you're offered 24 payments of $27.89. Round to one decimal place if necessary. Okay, first of all, we're going to need two formulas. And let me write these two formulas down. Okay, the first formula we're going to need is simple interest. So interest is equal to principal times rate times time. And then the second formula we're going to need is future interest. So A is equal to P times 1 plus RT. We need both of these. Now, we want to look back at our problem. It says here it's a 312 square foot family room, and you chose carpet that costs $1.28 per square foot. So let's write that down. So let me pull that back. So it's what, 312, 128. So we'll be doing the simple interest. So the principal, well, we have to calculate that. So what we will have first, we will have, it'll be 312 times the 1.28. All right, so the total cost of the carpet without tax is 312 times 128. So now we go here to the calculator. So we will have 312 times 1.28. And that would give us $399.36. Let me pull it back. So it's $399.36. Now we have to look at the tax implications here too. Now with the taxes, it tells that the tax rate is 6.4%. So we need to include that. So we need the total cost with tax will be calculated as such. We would take this $399.36 and then we would add the tax to it. And we said that the tax is 6.4%. So written as a decimal would be 0.064, and then we'll multiply by the $399.36. Now we're going to put that in a calculator. So we have our $399.36 plus our 0.064 times the 399.36. And that would give us $424.92. That would be the total cost with tax. Okay, so now what we have to do is use that future interest formula. Oh, we have to do the total payments. I forgot about that. Okay, when we do the future value or total of the payments, which we have here, it says and you're offered 24 payments of $27.89. We need to multiply that out as well. So we add 24 times $27.89, and we will put that in our calculator. Uh, 24 times $27.89, and that would give us $669.36. Okay, let's go back to the camera. Okay, that gave us $669.36. Now this is the future value total payments. This is what this is, the future value and the total payments of that future value. Okay, now we will use the future value formula that A equals P times 1 plus RT. Well, we know our P is the $424.92 we got up here with the total cost with tax. Our T is equal to, let me find how many years it was. Our T is equal to, well, 24 payments, that's 2 years. So we'll put 2 years. And then our A, which our future value would be, and the future value is what we would pay with the payments, which would be $669.36. So these are all the values we need. So now we would go and use this formula. A is 669.36 is equal to P, which is 424.92. And then we will have 1 plus our R we don't know, but we know our T is 2. So we have 669.36 is equal to, now we're going to multiply this 424.92 by both of these values. So it'd be 424.92 because this times 1 will give you the value, plus, now we know R times 2 is really 2R. So we have to double this value here, which would give us, let's see, it'd be 4, 18, carry a 1, that'll be 9, for $849.84. Now, and then we will have times R. So now, of course, we need to get R by itself. So we will subtract the 424.92 on both sides. Now we could put that in our calculator. So we will have 669.36 and then minus 424.92, and that would give us $244.44, and that would equal to the 849.84 R. Now, the next thing we will have to do, and coming back to the camera, the 244.44 is equal to 849.84 R. We have to divide each side by the 849.84. And we will put that in our calculator. So we will have 244.44 divided by 849.84.